Jackson looking to throw right away. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Quincy Williams has it.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Oh, baby. This stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock. But that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd. Especially as a quarterback, it's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go. You good? Hey, Cat. Hey, you got to go.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. Bunch right. 19 instructions. Tonight.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. The kick by Folk is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Ali to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. You change it. Yo. Shut up.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, a run for Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Hey, Alpha, shut up. Shot. Middle. You. No, we changed it. Hey.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. All right, 3rd and 15 now following that delay of game. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Big strike to Wester. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Raven 1st down.
1st down throw for Jackson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's W18 Thomas making the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
DC, right?
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
DC, right?
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down.
Shot.
Henry running to the left. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up fourth down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They're going to try to throw for it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by W18 Thomas.
Jackson's pass intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Hey, 10. Green 19. Got that? Right.
Fields out of the gun. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
At the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, 551. Here we go. Green 19. Chip slant. Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He's got Smith again. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
321. Go.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Give him 8 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Sit high.
Going to the ground again on first. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Fields to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in, and he's able to get this down to the 13. Working quickly here.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Hey, can. Extend. Delta. No mas. Tonight.
On fourth down, Fields. He rolls to his right. Throw caught by his running back. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Jets 10, Ravens nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Ali to return it. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. They put Flowers in motion right. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
He fields this at the 18. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half.
At their own 33-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go. EQ. Talk about that.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. I'm good. 331.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. He's got a gain of 6 there. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is Nick Folk on for the Jets field goal. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's John Mechie on the return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Left side. You got what? Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jets first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Connects with his back. Hall. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Fields on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Fields on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
4th and forever coming up.
Here we go. Good. We got green nut. Bunch right. Sit high.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it inside the 25. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Go.
Hall running between the tackles. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, son. 11. Blue 58, blue 58, son. Right.
They'll run here. It's Hall. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Another snap from the 8 here in 2nd and goal. Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the Ravens make the recovery.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's a
Pressure coming, and they take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Going with King Henry here. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, here's Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he takes it down to the 33. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
A gain of 37 yards.
Working quickly here. First and 10, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Blitz coming here, Jackson. Got a man downfield, it's Bateman. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ravens 7. To kick off for Baltimore.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This is Mechie with the return. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, you got a 551. Go.
Now it's Fields. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Still at the 20. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. EQ. Out. Extend. Set.
Here's Fields to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Right.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That's good for a Jets.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Here we go. Move 58, move here. Tonight.
First down throw for Fields. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Jets only up by a few.
At the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's a give to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here we go. Tonight.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Out of the backfield, looking for Breece Hall there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here we go, tonight. Move it. Hey, 551, 551. Tonight.
Here he is to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Easy. Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Running this with Hall. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
He was taken down.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Loss of a yard.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
26-yard line.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Go.
Here's Hall once more. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Here we go. Green light. Bunch right. Tonight.
Looking to throw. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So the win goes to the Jets. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say goodnight, everybody.